day to one and all. With the Marine Primary and Middle School, Millers Road, present before you the Beatitude and Saint Anne. In proclaiming the Beatitude, Jesus intended to raise the human life to an eternal recompense. Today we are going to compare Beatitude and Saint Anne.
Here we begin. Blessed are the poor in the spirit, for theirs is kingdom of heaven.
Dear friends, the life of Saint Anne is filled with virtues, and that's how we see how she valued eternity. Through this first beatitude, we focus on the spirit of poverty that Saint Anne practiced. She was free of all attachments and ambitions, and aware of the state of dependencies on the Lord.
Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted.
God created and redeemed both Saint Anne and Joachim in his own special way. This beatitude we see how meritorious Saint Anne was and observing mortification and much deeper in the reality to which she fasted and prayed and received an internal vision which progressed in the supernatural life that Saint Anne lived in a way her hunger was for justice and hunger was for holiness, and through which God made her to be great.
Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
This beatitude was so true in the life of Saint Anne as far as this beatitude is concerned. Saint Anne received a divine and enjoyed unshakable interior joy in spite of all the difficult moments that surrounded her. She was glad and was filled with grace, and God manifested justice to her, bringing to one end to the present state of virtue that she possessed.
Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled.
Over the cusps of history, we come across this great noble saint Saint Anne, who reached the highest degree of opulence, managing her household, her goods with complete detachment. She and her husband Joachim gave whatever they could for the so-called poor and lived a sanctifying life.
Blessed are merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are pure in heart, for they shall see God.
Saint Anne and Saint Joachim examined their own life and lived a very blessed life. They tried themselves to transform and to instill in their heart a desire to earn for the things of the heaven.
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
This beatitude once again shows one's attitude towards God. Saint Anne and Saint Joachim, genuinely born believers, and Spirit of God dwelt in them that they always took up the right path, and this arose in them to live a very righteous living. Thus, thirst for the law of God consumed them with fire of love, that God in turn loved them immensely.
Dear friends, hope all have understood beatitude and the comparisons in the life of Saint Anne. May Saint Anne bless all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lord, for Saint Anne. In her we see the wonders of your love. As we kneel and